Hey guys, welcome back. First of all, I want to take a second and say thank you all so much for the support. This thing's off and running really well. Just don't forget to like and subscribe, share it with your friends. Our last video was our most watched video so far on the AFC East. So thank you guys so much for that. Just continue to like and follow us for more content, and please be sure to share it with your friends so this thing can grow, can continue to grow. So thank you for that. Today, we're covering the NFC East, where the Philadelphia Eagles reside in this division, reigning world champions, so we'll get to cover them today. We're also going to cover, the rest of the division, right? So we'll jump right into it here. So we're going to start with Washington, right? A couple of question marks here around Washington. Obviously, they went 12-5 last year. They were a wild card team, ended up beating Detroit, which was a good football team, maybe a little banged up on defense in the divisional round, and they ended up playing Philadelphia in the NFC Championship game. A couple of big questions here. It's Daniel's second year. Expectations are sky high, and if there was a quarterback, by definition, that would qualify for a sophomore slump, it'd probably be him, right? Because the expectations are just so high. So if he comes out and plays anything less than that expectation, there'll be people in the media that are classifying that as that sophomore slump. The other part of this is, as we talked about in a couple of videos ago, is Terry McLaurin, right? Terry McLaurin wants a trade out of Washington, has requested a trade. Is he going to get traded? Is he going to be able to sign that long-term contract that he wants in Washington? That is yet to be seen. But obviously, if he goes out and starts to miss time, actual weeks, or gets traded away, it vastly changes the outcome for this team as they go forward. They did add Deebo Samuel, right? And so that's a big add, especially if you can sign McLaurin to a long-term deal, because it's only going to pair those two well together. And we know what Deebo Samuel can do, pretty much anything on the offense. He can be running back, wide receiver, jet sweeps, line him up in the backfield, whatever you want to do with him. This team does have a little bit of a luxury here. They get a little bit of a softer start than some other teams that we've talked about so far. Their first 4 games, the Giants, the Packers, the Raiders, and the Falcons. So they have a softer start. They could easily go 3-1. I could see them going 4-0 in that stretch. We'll see what happens. And then the other biggest question mark is, can Dan Quinn continue to get the absolute most out of this defense? He got the most out of this defense last year, and is that trend going to continue, or does that defense start to regress back to the mean? Next, the New York Giants. Obviously, they added Russell Wilson, who's on his 3rd team in 3 years. Denver, Pittsburgh, and now New York. So the good thing here for the Giants is this: they're gonna get steady quarterback play, right? The question really remains, can they protect him? That offensive line has been bad for a few years. Early indications out of camp, not a lot better. So can they protect him? Can they give him long enough to actually make anything happen? I think the years of Russ running around and really making ad-lib plays is gone, right? We're going to need to protect him. Second year for Malik Nabers. We'll see what happens. That obviously plays a lot into what does Russ Wilson look like. Do we see Jackson Dart at some point in time? Not sure. I would prefer we didn't see him this year. I think he needs a year to kind of sit and learn here, and nobody better to learn behind than Russ. Excuse me. I have heard a lot of good things out of this 4th round pick that they have, Cam Scatabo, and if you've watched him at Arizona State, you know what I'm talking about. But everything that I've heard out of camp is the guy's everywhere, and so look forward to good things for him. And then obviously edge can be a really big strength for this team. They took a dual Carter, 3rd overall. You pair that with Thibodeau on the pass rush, and you might actually have something going on there. Next, we'll go to Philadelphia. And Philadelphia, obviously, world champions. They put a beating on my favorite football team, Kansas City, in the Super Bowl. Absolute beating, total dominance from start to finish, and kudos to them for that. Defense should be strong again. They drafted another linebacker. They drafted a safety. Things could really be continue to be really strong from that aspect. They did have a couple of Cooper DeJean leaving. A couple of defensive pieces leaving. O-line remains strong on this team. Really, they're going to be able to run the football when they want to with Saquon. You know, they're going to be able to do the tush push, as they call it. All those things. And they return all the skill players, right? They return Saquon. They return Dallas Goedert. They return probably the best wide receiver in football, or one of the best wide receivers in football, in A.J. Brown. Probably second on that list, maybe third behind Jefferson and Chase. But he's very good. And then obviously you have everyone coming back. So good things there. Do you have a hot take around the Philadelphia Eagles? I have a wager on it with a buddy of mine. Wager is Philadelphia will not win a playoff game in 2025. That's my stance. It's a hot take of the day. They may win this division. That's yet to be seen. They may get in as a wild card, but my prediction is whether they get in or not is not what we're debating. But my prediction is they will not win a playoff game. So if they do get in, my prediction is that they are 0-1 in the playoffs this year. We'll see how that turns out. Dallas is the last team, and again, lots of question marks here. I do like some of the additions that they made. They brought in Pickens from Pittsburgh. Going to be able to pair him with Lamb. That's really going to be good. Took an edge and a guard in the first 2 rounds of the draft. Those are both good things. Added Javonte Williams at running back. Really, a couple of things that this whole thing keys around, right? One, can the defense stand up enough? And specifically, can you get Micah Parsons signed? Or again, end up trading him, because again, that's going to vastly change the outcome of this team. They're 31st last year in points against. I mean, just dreadful. So can they stand up enough at all, or even a little bit? As last year they really didn't. And then secondly, you know, Dak Prescott. Can Dak Prescott stay healthy? Can he, regain starting to be top half in the NFL in quarterback play, right? And those things are yet to be seen. He's got the weapons. Let's see if he can do something with it. I really think that people are underrating Dallas in 2025, and I really think that they could be in the playoff mix this coming season, especially if Dak stays healthy, and it's a big and they can sign Micah Parsons. Again, guys, thank you so much for the support. Please don't forget to like this video and follow us for more content, and please feel free to share us with your friends if they want to see what we're talking about on our breakdowns and future sports topics to come. Thanks, guys.